Good evening. Well, as part of my reopening of this channel, I thought that would be the perfect time to do a TMI tag, because this would be a great way for you to know me and I to know you, or for you to know me. My hair, I'm gonna do like this a lot during this because I'm in between hairs. It's not supposed to be public. This is not my haircut. So let's just jump into it. The TMI tag, too much information. Yeah, I've seen a lot of other people do it, so I thought that would be a great way to do that. So. Orange feeling. Peace, love, and Ate. I bought this at Roskilde Festival in 2011. Well, I've been married, so yes. I am 172 kilometers. That's really tall. 172 centimeters. So you can look that up if you're from America. Yeah, I've just gained a lot of weight. So it's 62 kilos. I have tried to gain weight for many years and now it's finally happened. In a course of 5 months I've just gained 18 kilos. So I'm very happy about that. Yeah, I have 4 as it is now. I have many plans, but this one was my first, this is my last name. The same year I got this one. This is 6 of my siblings. There are 8 of them now, almost 8. Then I got this one right there, because music is life. This was my second one. No, none right now. Of course I have in my ears, not in them right now, but I have the hills. That's just typical. I have friends! Okay, that was my grandmother. Piercings, yeah. No, I don't have anyone right now. I have had one up here many years ago, and then I have had in my navel belly button twice. I'm not really sure what that means because I have looked it up and there are like 10 different definitions of what it means.
Right.
Other than that, it's there are so many shows. This year I have discovered Netflix. I'm a little late, so I have seen almost every show there is on there, and there are so many great shows. At the moment, Supernatural. I have watched an episode here and there since 2005 because it's shown in a TV, but I didn't really get into it. But then I was sick this summer with my throat for 3 weeks, and I have seen everything there was to see on Netflix, so I just started Supernatural from the beginning, and within a month I have seen 10 seasons, and I love it, and I was just like, ah! Then of course The Walking Dead also came out here in October. That's great. I really love South Park. And then there was this show called Extras with Ricky Gervais and that designer from Ugly Betty. I can't remember her name. But that's fun. It's in 2 seasons, the entire show, and it's worth to check out. Well, it's hard to say because there are so much music I love. I'm not like I love rock or I love pop or I love country or whatever. I like music from many different kind of genres. Cake, Metallica, I like Nirvana, a Danish band called DAT, Disneyland After Dark. Yeah, I said no, not just rock, but yeah, I also like classical music and opera, and if you find me on Spotify, I have made and published some playlists every year before Spotify, before the internet really was available for me. I made a physical CD of them, so it goes way back, and every year I make a list of the music I've heard most that year, and that should show a little about how much different music I actually hear. I always miss my brothers and sisters. I climbed all the time when I was a kid, a wee person. I really miss doing that, climbing. It's shifting a lot, but right now and for years it has been That's All by Genesis. I like it a lot. I am 25. Well, I'm an Aquarius. But I am! Well, honesty for once, and the ability to make me laugh. That's the... yeah. And being clever. Well, I am kind of a nerd when it comes to quotes. I like to quote a lot. I love quotes. I can quote the entire Raven, the Raven. I don't really know. There's a lot that I like, but yeah, I can change it a little and tell the latest actor I have changed my feelings about, because when I was a kid I really hated Will Ferrell. Then I saw Stranger Than Fiction, and that changed my whole idea of him, and after that he has actually become one of my favorite actors. Well, I like all the colors. I think it's purple and blue. I used to say I have the magpie syndrome, because when something is a very bright color or very shiny, I find it very hard not to buy it. And then I come home and be like, I'm never gonna wear this. Why did I buy this? But it's so shiny. It's different. Sometimes you like the loud music and sometimes you like the soft music. I try to every day to go out in nature, because I know that makes me feel good, but it's not because I'm sad, it's just because it makes me happy. Oh, that takes me a long time. Most of the time I get up 10 minutes before I have to leave, and then I just take those 10 minutes and run around, and then I get out the door. Much of the time I don't wear makeup when I go to work, because that doesn't matter. Well, the last real fight I remember being in, I was 10 years old and I was on this school vacation, and there was this bitch girl and we got very, I don't remember why, something about those castles you can bounce in, but I just remember us sitting for like 5 or 10 straight minutes just with a hand on each other's hair and just pulling it. So that's the last time I can remember being in a physical fight. Well, deep eyes, being funny, and a good butt. If there's something I can't stand, it's people who generalize. In general, everyone who generalizes is an idiot. I can say that generally. Well, the real reason I started is probably because I really love editing, filming and editing. I make a lot of videos that don't even go up on YouTube because I just love filming and editing. I have actually applied for an education right now that I'm waiting for an answer as a production technician, where you edit and film and write and all that. So, but that's the reason I started. I really love it. I don't know that many people that wants to be in front of the camera, so I have to put myself in the camera, and that's also why I'm not the best at doing this, but I'm doing it anyways because I just love editing. Right now it's actually bumblebees. I have always been afraid of ladybugs and butterflies. Of course, it has been one of those Japanese videos built to make you cry. Well, that is probably the last Tuesday, where my sister turned 18. I made a video for her, and in that I tell her that I love her, but I think that's the last time. But I say it to my siblings and my mother and such all the time, so it's hard to keep a track on. When I was in high school, we had Latin, and for that I can only remember 3 words, and one of them is Jocosus, which means fun. I was a reading kind of person. I could read a book in a day, and I read all the time. Not all the time, but I read a lot. But after high school it kind of ruined it for me, and I haven't really had the interest. I have the interest, I don't have the ability to maintain my focus on a book. So I'm not really sure which of these 2 are my last one. It could be this one, Koontz, Tock. He's probably my favorite author. I have many books by him. Oh, it must be this one. It's called in English Behind the Door, and my grandpa made it. It was his first book. He has made several since. It's of course only in Danish. It hasn't been translated yet. I have 3 favorite books, and this is one of them. This one, and by Koontz, it's the Outsider and Intensity. Well, as I said, I'm finding it hard to keep focus, so I'm actually in the middle of several books with Chris Carter. It's called The Dead Sculptor. I read it because my granddad, he translated it, so I got it from him. This is very graphic. It's this one by Koontz called Night Chills, and this is the latest one I started on. It's actually quite good. It's very exciting. Much of the scary stuff in this is actually something that happened in real life, and that's not really usually what Koontz is about. Also Koontz, and I have been reading this for a long time now. It's called Cold Fire. It's by Karin, and it's called Fractured in English. And I like the part that it's split, so you follow different people. But yeah, and it's a bestseller. You should never buy a bestseller because usually they're not the best. Dalai Lama, called The Art of Living Happily. But it's very interesting. I actually got very far in this one. The faber book of reportage. I will put the names of all these in the description so you can find them if you like to. These are the books I am currently reading. It has just been October, so there's lots of shows that have had a season premiere. But the latest one, it was Grimm, the 5th season. I just saw that episode today. That was an action-packed Pee-wee. Also, of course, Walking Dead, American Horror Story, Supernatural, and Modern Family has just come out as well. Downton Abbey has just come out. Homeland has just come out. So there's a lot of shows right now. That was last night. I talked to my mother. It was also my mom, but it was actually in the process of us talking yesterday. I don't know if it has an official name in English, but if you translate it directly, it would be roast pork with parsley sauce. That has been voted to be the national Danish dish, and I love it. I like it a lot. Well, I would really love to go to Italy or England. I've been both places and I love them. Yeah, that's London. No. About a week ago. Well, that depends if you count stupid assholes on the internet, or if it has to be real life. But because if it's real life, it's been like 6 months. If it's on the internet, it's been like a month, I think. There was this article about a girl, 13-year-old girl, getting raped. Usually I stay out of these discussions. But I couldn't stay out of this because there are so many people blaming the girl or blaming the girl's parents for boy raping her. Well, I'm a Dane, so I love strong liquids. Well, I'll play a little. They tell jokes I'm never gonna hear. I'm not being there's something inside me and I know it's good. But understanding is misunderstood. At the end of a smile there's a laugh in my hand. I'm not being there's something inside me and I know it's good. But understanding is misunderstood. At the end of a smile there's a laugh in my hand.
What they taught ya. 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 You now you do what they taught ya. You now you do what they taught ya. You now you do the greenback booty. Greenback booty.
I don't know if it's jewelry, but I really love this. I wear this every day, and it has my full name on it. And it was made on a machine from First World War. I love this a lot. And then I also love my other necklace. And I usually wear it every day, but for some reason I haven't worn it today. It's this one. It's with Mjolnir. It's Thor's hammer. Because we are of course Vikings here in Denmark. It's plain silver, so yeah, it's very pretty. Well, it was probably, I only sing when I'm alone, I should say, because I don't sing that well. But the last song I sang was Life and a Half with DAD, so I sing a lot at home. I sing from a bird. That's maybe why he hates me. What? I don't understand that. Do they mean a pickup line? Show me that you're funny. Pique my interest. If I have ever used it, yes, I use it all the time. I always try to be funny. Sometimes with success, and sometimes not with so much success. Hung out. Well, that must be about a week ago. What the hell is that? It sounds like angry bees. So sorry. That was that. Ciao. Hey, so I forgot to nominate someone. I got a little distracted. I'm first gonna nominate my cousin who has a YouTube channel in Danish. He's 10 years old and he has a lot of different stuff like vlogging and sketches and also some gameplay videos, so you should definitely go check that out. Also, I'm gonna nominate what Dave does. He's a YouTuber I just discovered. He recently started up and he's very entertaining, so definitely also go check that out.